have to tell you, I've always been sort of open-minded to this issue, but more skeptical. And my skepticism is gone having watched The Age of Disclosure. It's incredibly well done. And they've got everybody. I mean, all of the like astrophysicists and extremely well-educated and accomplished scientists who have been investigating this from the start. Well, not the start because it was 80 years ago, but in recent decades, on camera, on the record, saying as much as they can. And the director of the film has been making the rounds saying the only reason he was able to get so many people to participate is because they felt there was safety in numbers and that they couldn't either fire everyone or worse, because a lot of these guys, these are distinguished guys, served in the Air Force like yourself or served at the Pentagon, served all over the armed forces. A lot of these guys are actually worried not just about their careers getting killed, but about themselves getting killed. I mean, set it up for us on the stakes of the number of people who went on camera and actually started saying as much as they could without violating classified restrictions.
Certainly, that's a real fear, and we can certainly get into that. Age of Disclosure was a project I didn't fully participate in. However, I do applaud the effort in these individuals for at least coming forward and speaking. And like you, I was a very skeptical person. I was certainly open to the topic. I was interested in space and science in a very precocious way as a child. I ended up studying physics, and the Air Force gave me a full ride scholarship. And I was always obviously open to the topic, but I was in positions of high trust in the government at the most extreme levels, having walked the halls of the West Wing, personally handled the presidential daily intelligence brief, and had some of the same broad accesses that the president and his cabinet has had over the years, even as a young man across multiple administrations. I figured when I was eventually brought into this topic, working for the UAP task force, I would know this exists. Somebody would have slipped and said something to me. At the time, I was briefed to over 90% of all Black programs in the Department of Defense and also the intelligence community. And I had an arrogant opinion of the topic. I was certainly open to the idea, but I figured I haven't seen any evidence, and I would have been briefed into those kind of things because I had a need to know at the time. So I came into it very similar to you, but open-minded.